What's up, everybody? What's happening? It's your boy Sega Man back with another video. Hope everybody is doing well. The weekend is coming up. There's a lot of games to play that have been coming out in Game Pass, man, and just great, awesome games that are just coming out, man, all the time in Game Pass, brothers. Hope everybody is chilling and doing well, man, out here in the Xbox gaming community. I have a little bit of pickups I'm going to show you at the end of this video, but this video is called Haters Are Gonna Hate. Haters are always going to hate on you, man, for liking Xbox, okay? And we're going to talk just a little bit about that real quick, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk a little bit about that, man. You know, ever since I got into the Xbox game, especially when it came to, being on YouTube and, social media, because your boy Sega Man is, rocks his brand, uh, Xbox, I bleed green, you know what I'm saying? And I've gotten attacked in the past. I gotten attacked by, uh, you know, YouTube troll YouTubers that are on here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to want to debate me. You know what I mean? Just last week on my Xbox Alpha podcast, had somebody on there. You know, I didn't give him no shine or anything, but he was in the comment section talking about my rings. You know what I mean? Oh, they're made out of aluminum and stupid shit like that. Every last ring that I wear on my finger is sterling silver, my guy. Sterling silver. You know what I'm saying? You would be able to afford nice jewelry like this if you would go out and get a job instead of sleeping in your mom's basement on her old wooden futon. You know what I mean? And worrying about what Sega Man got on and what Sega Man's doing when we're here talking about games on the Xbox Alpha podcast. This is what I mean about the ridiculous, toxic gaming community. You know what I mean? Everybody has their preference, rather it be clothes, gaming, anything in life. And our preference and our brand that we rock is Xbox. And that's never going to change. Never going to change. You know what I mean? But I will forewarn you. Okay, I will definitely forewarn you. If you come into my comment section hating on my crew, the Xbox Alpha brothers in the chat, and my crew that rocks out with me on my podcast, you will be muted and booted and blocked. Straight up. I don't care what everybody else does on their podcast. I'm not going to let your ass be on my podcast if you're going to disrespect me and my crew. And you can keep making up sock accounts and fake accounts all you want, toxic trolls. You will be muted and booted every single time. And if you come in with some kind of racist stuff, you will be reported. Straight up. You will definitely be reported. Every time. Keep making up those accounts and I'll keep reporting your ass. Okay, because we don't put up with racism. Definitely on my podcast. You know what I'm saying? So, he been making great videos for years. For years, making great videos about the toxic, gaming community out there that wants to always, try to shit on Xbox gamers. Some of you Xbox gamers out there, okay, I got to get on some of you that call yourself Xbox gamers, okay? You can't cry and whine because of another system gets certain kind of games. You know what I'm saying? And they're exclusive to their console. That's good for them. If you want to play their games, then you got to buy that console. I'm just saying. If you want to play them games, then you got to buy that console. Don't be over there crying and whining about what they got over there. You know what I'm saying? Be an Xbox soldier. You know what I'm saying out here in these gaming streets. Why are you crying and whining about the haters hating on Xbox and then making in front of you or go to your channel or whatever because you're not getting Wolverine or whatever the Spider-Man games or whatever on their system. That's what they rock out. That's what they have exclusive. All right, that's good for them. You know what I'm saying? They need some good games. Because to be honest with you, they don't have many good games in my opinion. Okay? That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? If you want to rock out what they got over there, then go out and buy yourself a PlayStation. But you know what? We're true diehard Xbox fans over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not begging and pleading for their games. I'm not. I don't need to. My slogan is that we're eating good over here in the Xbox universe and family. We're eating good over here, and we're definitely getting too full. Too full, man. I'm starting to get a stomach ache, man. I'm starting to feel a little queasy, a little sick because that Game Pass be just giving me buttload of games every other week it seems. Man, I mean, I can't keep up. I can't keep up with all those games on there, man. I just can't keep up. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I mean? Crazy, mad, fun. Always downloading games on Game Pass, and there is no other gaming company out there that can compare. Like Sinead O'Connor's song says, nothing compares to Game Pass. Nothing. Nothing compares to it. You know what I'm saying? Game Pass is the end all be all of gaming. And you guys are going to have, those guys over there are going to have to follow the leader. Okay? Xbox is the leader when it comes to software and gaming. It just is. We don't worry about console sales over here, haters. We don't worry about no console sales. Consoles, consoles, console sales don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean anything. It's the software that I keep preaching to you dumbass toxic trolls out there. It's not how many consoles Sony PlayStation sells. It's the software. Software is king. Software is where you make your loot. You take a loss on consoles, dumbasses. Software is where you make the loot, the dividends, the money, honey, is on software. That's how you make the money. And Microsoft is the leader, in my opinion, in gaming software. Game Pass, xCloud, everything. All bundled in one with a low monthly fee. You have people out there. I got to talk real quick about Gaming Guru, a good one of my good UK brothers that I want to do a podcast with soon with him and Red Dead Panda. Now you're out there. Now they're out there calling themselves the. I think they're calling themselves the Rainbow Pegasus or Pegasus or something like that. The trolls want to be called the Rainbow Bright Pegasuses or something like that. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. And saying stuff like, we love paying $70 for games. Hey, be you and go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that and pay that $70. Go ahead. You like making in front of us because we want to pay $15 a month for Ultimate Game Pass. $15 a month for Ultimate Game Pass is way better than paying for one game that's $70 and only might be a one and done game. Game Pass, when Game Pass drops games, it's at least 3 or 4 games. 3 or 4 games for only $15 a month. And Game Pass drops these games in there, it seems like every 2 weeks or something like that. Way more worth your money than paying $70 for a one and done game. Okay? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with story-driven games, but they're one and done games. A lot of your games over there don't have longevity. They just don't. When I play Gears of War 5, after I'm done beating the campaign, I can go on and play Horde. I can go on and play Escape. I can go on and play Versus. Xbox games give you more longevity, okay? Their exclusives give you more longevity, give you more content, more DLC than any of your games ever have. The only games that you guys play on there that has multiplayer, all the multi-plats. If you really think about it, God of War doesn't. Spider-Man doesn't. Does The Last of Us? I don't think so. I don't know. They don't. When I pay $60 for a Xbox exclusive, okay, like Sea of Thieves, like Gears of War, like Halo, like Forza, there's longevity in those games because you can go online and play with other people. It keeps the game going. That's why it keeps people coming back for more. That's why Microsoft is making that loot. Because a lot of their in-house games have longevity. So haters can hate all you want on the Xbox side. We don't care. Like I said at the beginning, we're eating good over here. There's nothing you can debate us about. Nothing. There's nothing that you can debate us about. Your company right now is having all kind of problems with heating issues with their new so-called, PlayStation 5 that's supposed to cut down on heat, I guess to cut down on cost. I don't know. You know what I mean? But me as a gamer and a consumer of gaming and a collector, I'm not going to invest in a system that's having heating issues and problems, that's shutting down systems, that's messing up games. I'm just not going to be invested in that. And you guys like to take it like that. Well, you go ahead and do that. I'm not going to do that. Anytime I have a problem, if I have any kind of problem with anything that has to do with Microsoft's Xbox, when I get a hold of customer service, it's handled like that. Handled. Maybe I might have accidentally, I don't know. There was a game I might didn't want to get, or I thought it was a game I didn't want. I want a refund. Like that. No problem, Mr. Davis. No problem. You know what I mean? So we just have better, honestly, we have better customer service over here, guys. Straight up, we do. If you guys have a problem with your credit card information in that PlayStation, something might have happened with your games. They give you a song and dance because they don't want to give you your money back. They don't. They do not want to give you your money back at all. They don't want to. If your credit card, something happens to there and they have to, but I'm telling you, they give you a hard time. I heard people having hard times about that stuff, man, with Sony, man. No, they will never, ever get my credit card information. Ever. Ever. The thing I play sometimes is the PS Vita. There might be some shmup games on there that I might want to put on there. I'll go out and get one of them little $10 cards, give y'all $10, for a little shmup game you have on there or something. But that's it. That's it. That's how you do it. Use them little PlayStation cards. Don't ever put your information in there, man, ever. Because they're always getting compromised. Don't ever do that. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, if you're a true Xbox fan out there and you bleed green, you need to stay green. And you need to be proud and happy of what Microsoft's Xbox is doing for you. They're for the consumer of gaming. You have all kind of options. You can play all your Xbox games, let me say it again, on your Xbox Series X, on your Xbox One X, Xbox One S, your PC, your phone. You have choices. You have big choices with Game Pass. And a lot of these companies out there, they're not going to do a Game Pass. They want you to, them old way of thinking when it comes to gaming, want you to keep paying money over and over again for remasters. $70 for remasters. Are you insane to pay that? If you already played a game that you beat and it was your favorite game on that console and then they want to make a remaster and charge you money for it when Microsoft gives you free upgrade, and you don't have to pay nothing, it's a no-brainer. But you guys don't think, man. You act stupid out here in these gaming streets. You know what I mean? But anyways, if you're gonna bleed green, stay green. Don't be worrying about what they got over there. Don't listen to the haters. You have to block them out like a brick wall. Put up that brick wall and block them out because they're not true gamers. They never will be. They never will be. Just like my brother E-Rock said. Shouts out to our Exile podcast. Gaming is an expensive habit. If you can't hang, then you need to go find out. You need to go find another hobby. You know what I'm saying? Go, I don't know, go shoot marbles, or I don't know, go play shuffleboard or something like that. You know, or go play some checkers. You can get, you can get a game of checkers, in the dollar store for $1. Go play checkers or something like that. Go play Old Maid, or something like that. I mean, go do something else because it is an expensive habit. And if you want to be in this, you need to get a job. You need to do something instead of staying at home, being on my podcast. Like I said, on your mom's futon in the basement by the washing machine and dryers, and listening to me on your your Obama phone. You know what I mean? You got to go out there and get a job. You got to go out there and do you. You know. So that being said, guys, your boy Sega Man got a couple pickups to show you. Now, I didn't really get much. I did a trade. I did a trade. I traded in some stuff at my exchange. You know what I mean? They're always good to me, man, all the time. Extra stuff and I had, laying around. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff I forgot about. Some stuff I had extra copies of. So I went in, traded in some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I traded in some nice, uh, uh, very expensive bookshelf speakers that I didn't need anymore because they take different things. They don't just take games and movies and DVDs. They take stereo equipment, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So I traded in and got some stuff. So let's check out what your boy Sega Man got here real quick. Now I thought I had this pop, right? But I found it for $10. And I'm glad to add this to the collection, man, because I love Gears of War. And I got the other version of Kate Diaz's pop. So I picked that up for $10 at my exchange. I got the other Kate pop right here. Check her out. You know what I'm saying? She's looking quite cute there, in there. You know what I mean? So I got this one. Now I have both of them. You know what I mean? So I picked that up. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about taking it out, or I might keep her in the box. You know what I mean? But I just picked her up. I had to have her. You know what I mean? So welcome home to the Gears Pop collection. You know what I mean? We got Kate there, so I picked her up. Good price too. When these first came out, they were way more than $10. I think they were 20 or something dollars. But now I got her, and I'm adding her to my collection, man. So I'm glad to have her and add her to the collection, man. Now I picked up some used games, okay? Used games that weren't they weren't that much, you know what I mean? Decent price, you know what I mean, for the Xbox Series X. Now I picked up Dead Alliance. I never played this game. It's a day one edition. So I picked that up. So I'm gonna be checking that out. You know what I'm saying? Dead Alliance for the Xbox One. Yeah, I mean I'm gonna be checking that out. That looks like it's a cool zombie game. You know what I mean? I think it does have a single player in it. Most of it has to deal with multiplayer, but it looks like it's pretty good. So I'm gonna be checking that game out here real soon. You know what I mean? Now the next one we have here is it's actually on Game Pass, but I wanted to own it physically. It's a 4K Ultra HD HDR and Xbox One X enhanced. I got it for $5, and it's definitely worth it. It is a Shadow of War, so I picked that up. Got that for $5. You know what I'm saying? So I picked Shadow of War up. I'm gonna play it. Looks pretty good. Like I said, I downloaded it, but it's on Game Pass. It comes with a little booklet in it, which is cool. So, I'm gonna definitely check that out. But if I find anything that I want to collect for, and it's a good, it's a good price, you know what I mean? I'll pick it up. You know what I mean? So that's added to the physical collection, Shadow of War. I heard very good things about the game, so I'm glad to have that. Now, this game I picked up, this is a really weird game, and I started playing this yesterday. It was also a good price, too. This is called Benny and the Ink Machine. This is a very, very, very weird game, but I'm kind of liking it because the art style is really cool. in this game. It's all like in black and white, all drawn in like white paper with ink. It's really cool. It's a unique kind of scary kind of game. You know what I mean? Has like like scary humor in it and stuff like that. But this is actually a pretty decent game that I Bendy that I picked up, and it looks pretty decent. It looks pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty decent game. So I'm kind of enjoying it right now. But it's unusual and it's different. I like to try different types of games. So I'm glad to have this in the physical collection. Now, the last thing I actually got on the trade, which is a great game that I'm also playing right now, 4K Ultra HD. It's a very beautiful game, and I think that they did a great job with this game, guys. And it is Sonic Colors Ultimate for the Xbox Series X and the Xbox family, one family. It's a great game. You get the little keychain in there. I put the little keychain back in there. They did a great. It looks really good. I have this also. I have this game for the Wii also, but it didn't get much shine on the Wii. You know what I mean? But they did a great job with this. The colors, the backgrounds in this game, it's nostalgia all over again. For me, Sonic is my favorite mascot for the Sega Genesis. Always will be. And Sega and Sonic just keep going, man. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Sonic. You know what I'm saying? Still out here in these gaming streets, man, in 2021. So hats off to the Sonic team for giving us Sonic Colors on the Xbox Series X, man. It's a beautiful game. I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean? And it's awesome, guys. And you could pick this up for $39.99 if you don't have a trade. It's not a $60 game or anything like that, but it's never been on an Xbox console. So it's great to see this come to the Xbox family. It's really fun for you and your family and kids and wife or whoever. It's a fun game that you can play with everybody. Great game, guys. So that's it, guys. All right, now there will not be no Xbox Alpha podcast tomorrow. I have something that I'm doing tomorrow, so there will not be no Xbox Alpha podcast tomorrow. It'll be Sunday. All right, it'll be Sunday. Sometime on Sunday, we're going to have the Xbox Alpha podcast. It'll probably be later on in the evening, but expect to see the Xbox Alpha podcast on Sunday. All right? Peace and love, guys. Xbox for life. We don't die, we multiply. Also, wear your damn mask, all right? Be appreciative to everybody else. Be appreciative to your fellow gamer. All right, peace. Outro.